Moving Forward, Our Healthy Gateway, Not the Gates Way, by Olga Sheean. We are experiencing a time of extreme challenges. It is a test of our humanity, our faith in self, and our capacity to distinguish between sophisticated spin and the simple truth. We can succumb and be weakened by fear and a sense of powerlessness, or we can stand strong, knowing we can make a difference and that we are being pushed to do just that. Some say that the virus outbreak was intentionally exaggerated to distract us from the rollout of 5G. Others don't want to believe that government could be so devious. Either way, it has very effectively taken our eye off the wrecking ball. As a therapist, I tend to see the good that exists in us all. Sometimes, however, that goodness is so deeply buried beneath dysfunction that it no longer is running the show. Such appears to be the case for most of our governments. But this extreme situation is also pushing us all to push back, to reclaim ourselves, our rights, and our autonomy. It is also providing sobering insights into a life of supreme restriction and a deprivation of civil liberties. As such, it represents an opportunity for us to collectively choose another way, via our consumer choices, which has always been the most effective way for us to make our voices heard. Right now, it is really the only option left, given how things are unfolding. You can still choose freedom. With government citing a deadly rampaging virus, look at what you have been forced to give up. Far more than you would lose if you gave up your mobile phone. Even if you gave that up, you could still use your computer, ideally hardwired, make calls from your computer, continue to run your online business, and do most of the other things you might typically do on your cell phone. Plus, you could do all the things you're currently unable to do due to confinement. Interact socially, enjoy nature, walk on the beach, stay healthy, see your friends go to work, earn a living, give someone a hug, make choices, and have the freedom to move around as you wish. You would simultaneously generate a demand for the development of safe telecom systems, and you would no longer be a pawn in a sadistic game rigged against you. The only thing governments have to do to win is keep us addicted to, reliant on, loving our phones. Not that difficult, since most people are so attached to their devices that they cannot imagine giving them up, which means that the digital takeover is inevitable, unless we collectively wake up and take action. If you gave up your mobile phone, governments could no longer track you, target you, tag you, control you, or deepen your dependence on wireless devices, while impairing your capacity to function normally or to retain your privacy, control over your own health, and the right to make choices in your own life. And it's unlikely to be any worse than the impact of the totally unwarranted lockdown, aka imprisonment, in the name of a virus, the incident of which, if you check the facts, has been shown by many doctors to be grossly inflated, with many unrelated deaths being attributed to the virus. Normalizing the insanity. If we allow ourselves to succumb to fear, and if we believe in the need for a vaccine or 5G, we will lose all remaining control over our lives. The virus panic has given us a taste of that, but it is a mere preview of coming detractions. Most good people expect other people to be good, and they don't want to believe governments can be so treacherous. They can't bear to believe it because they feel powerless to fight it. But if you're waiting for governments to shape up, get a conscience, or genuinely care about your health, you will have perfected the art of patience by the time you're 80, if you live that long. If you think you can keep your phone and your freedom, or that one might guarantee the other, think again and again until you understand the deeper truth and the real reason for the lockdown, the mass vaccination strategy, and the irradiation of our planet. If you choose to keep your phone, you are giving tacit permission for governments to do as they wish. You may object in principle to this harmful technology, saying no with your words, but if you keep paying your phone bill, you're still saying yes in the only way that counts. If you choose to keep your phone, be prepared to give up almost everything else that matters. The virus lockdown caught everyone by surprise. The rollout of 5G will make that so-called pandemic look like a walk in the park. The kind of simple thing you used to be able to do without needing government permission or risking tear gas, a fine, or imprisonment if you dared venture out into health-enhancing nature. Will you let yourself get caught out again? Right now, as 5G and the agenda of technological control gain momentum, your life depends not on having your mobile phone, but on giving it up. This is our healthy gateway, not the Bill Gates way. It is the most effective way to escape oppression and start bringing ourselves back. The degree of oppression equals the degree to which we have been disempowered, with one facilitating the other. The promise of greater bandwidth and faster speeds with 5G is also a promise of accelerated destruction and digital dictatorship, already a crushing reality in China. But governments would be powerless without our tacit consent, our dependence on wireless devices, our fear, our inertia, and our low self-worth. Turn those things around, and we can get our lives back. We can correct the spin on this, from worldwide worry to we will win. Your call.